Welcome to Strat News Global. I am Surya Gangadharan, and today we're going to talk to you about the Samosa Caucus. This is not some fast food chain, some new fast food chain. Rather, it's about a group of Indian Americans who have climbed the political ladder in Washington DC. People like Ami Bera, Pramila Jayapal, and others who are in Congress, who are a voice for the Indian community, basically Indian Americans. But I'm also talking about how the Samosa Caucus has expanded to other areas. If you look at the Trump administration, you have a person like Ricky Gill, who's been appointed to the National Security Council. He's going to be reporting directly to the National Security Advisor, Mike Waltz, and he'll be handling the India account. So that's of some concern to Pakistan. Also a person like Sharma, born in Bangalore, who is in Trump's Office of Personnel, which is an important position in the Trump administration. Also Kush Desai, who will be the Deputy White House Press Secretary. So the concern being voiced in some sections of the Pakistani press is that all these Indian Americans, while they are American citizens and all that, they will basically push a more pro-Indian narrative, a pro-India point of view in the high levels of the Trump administration. And this will be to Pakistan's disadvantage. So they are concerned about it. In fact, if you go to the Dawn newspaper today online, you'll find a report on this where it quotes Michael Koulman, a South Asia analyst, an American South Asia analyst, who talks about how the presence of such Indian Americans in the Trump administration is going to influence the overall narrative and even policy of the Trump administration towards Pakistan. And it also makes the point that Pakistan's leverage that it has, at least the point that it makes to the American administration, that it has leverage with the US because it knows China well, that may not work very well because there are a number of China hawks in the Trump administration, including Mike Rubio, are fairly legion right now. So the point being made is that the Samosa Caucus is expanding. It also shows that the political profile and preferences of Indian Americans in the US is changing from Democrat to Republican. And this is also being seen in the number of Indian Americans who are being appointed to top positions in the Trump administration. Pakistan, therefore, has its task cut out in ensuring that its interests must somehow be protected. It's a bankrupt nation run by a kleptocracy backed by the army. It's not a positive narrative to go anywhere in the world, much less in the Washington DC of Donald Trump. As far as India is concerned, it has to be nimble in its diplomacy. The Samosa Caucus is there, well and good. But we need to understand and we need to note that the Samosa Caucus is basically made up of Indian Americans who are American citizens. They are primarily concerned with American interests. Therefore, India, while cultivating them and ensuring we stay on their good side, have to ensure that our own diplomacy is nimble enough and imaginative enough to catch the imagination of the Trump administration. That's all I have for you on this chat. Do check out my story on Strat News Global, the website. We'll catch up again on another topic soon enough. Thanks very much. I'm Surya Gangadharan.